Hi everyone. Now we're going to discuss about what is stress and the immunity and disease. Okay. So we'll see the influence of stress in our immune system and the disease which caused through stress. So stress plays a major role in our day-to-day life. So each and every human being undergoes stress at any point of time. Okay, so it from the childhood till the old age, each and every individual undergoes stress. Okay, so that stress which gives its impression in our immunity system very much. It gives a scar in our immunity system. So it plays a major role in our body function as well as both physically and emotional development. So come on, let's see. So stress. What does stress cause illness? Like how does stress cause illness? Stress is an like once we feel stress because of some external pressure. So that external it can be many reason for causing stress, and that causes leads to illness. Okay, it can be emotional, it can be physical damage, it can be an environmental problem, it can be a social issue, it can come from a workplace, it can come from a school, or it can come from a family, it can come from a friend circle also. So it stress can come from any sort of situation and it cause a severe illness. So Johnston 2022, the author argued that stress can cause illness through two interrelated mechanisms. Okay, the stress is one is caused because of only these two inter related mechanism. The one is chronic and second one is acute process. So chronic process is which the stress takes for a long time, that is more than a 6 months. More than a 6 months is a chronic period of stress, and acute process it may take only for temporary time, that can be leads to some emotional issues, and it may takes only weeks or even days to overcome. So, the chronic stress and illness. The chronic stress and illness is because of hormonal imbalance, immune suppression, and inflammation. So, the chronic stress triggers the stress hormones, and the example for cortisol. Cortisol is a organ which is in our body that is related to stress. That is a stress hormone. So, this hormonal imbalance triggers that hormone, and it gives some disturbance in our hormonal function. So that leads to many bodily dysfunction, which lowers our metabolism, which lowers our immune system, and even our heart health, that is cardiovascular health. So that hormonal issue is very very important in stress, which leads even for an heart attack. Okay, next is immune suppression. Immune suppression is what? The stress, the chronic stress, that is chronic stress is what? Long period of time. So that long period of time stress takes our inner organ both mentally and physically, weakens our immune system. So because of chronic period is what? For so long time. So that chronic period may damage our inner part tissues and even our emotional happiness. So which gives some automatic diseases like autoimmune disease and some bad conditions which may be treated seriously. So inflammation is like chronic stress contribute to systematic inflammation, which is linked to develop a various chronic diseases such as heart attack, as I said before, diabetics, even certain cancer types. Okay, so stress is a major role. It plays a major role in our hormonal imbalance, even in our cardiovascular problem and diabetics and some certain cancer. So we should pay a big attention to stress, and we should sort it out when it is a smaller. Once we are not doing that, it leads to a major tissue damage, even to like a major tissue damage. Say for example, it may give you heart failure, that is like weaken in your vessels, the heart vessels, the pumps, the heartbeat may even reduced, and even insulin level may be fluctuated to because of that. Diabetics cause and certain types of cancer including blood cancer is because of stress. So, cardiological effect may include heart attack and hypertension, heart disease, and stroke. Okay, so cardiological function may be because of this, and it decrease serotonin form of serotonin hormone is automatically decreased because of stress. And metabolic effect may be like weight gain, it include weight gain, and insulin resistant may be fluctuated, and increased risk of developing type 2 diabetics. And through the mental health, chronic stress is a significant risk factor with the mental health disorders such as anxiety, depression, and post traumatic stress disorder, that is PTSD. So, this condition can be a give major physical problem. Okay, so these are all very important to rule out the stress. Thank you.